Wow. All right. This morning, in about an hour, I'm leaving on another cruise. So, hey, everybody, this is Matt from workanywhere.life. This is day 19 in my month-long journey of traveling down the East Coast, visiting friends and family, ending up here in Miami. And I just, 2 days ago, just got off another cruise. It was a 4-night cruise to the Bahamas with Carnival. Very simple cruise. I've done those before. They're a lot of fun. And then today I'm leaving on a 7-night cruise to Western Caribbean with Norwegian Cruise Line on the Escape. So this will be fascinating. A lot of people are asking me why. Why am I doing back-to-back cruises? What is this month-long journey? If you haven't been following the story, I have moving to the Dominican, and I thought I would take a month to travel down the East Coast, visit friends and family, and then fly out of Miami to the Dominican, where I'm buying a property. Now, the issue happens to be that things in the islands move a little bit slower than we are accustomed to here in the United States. We have a much faster pace of life. Everything, we're a fast food generation. If people don't process paperwork immediately, we wonder what's the problem is. Down in the Dominican, it's island time. It can take people days to respond to an email or text. Even my realtor down there, realtors up here, man, if they don't respond within a minute, you wonder if they're still alive. My realtor down there, she's a sweetheart of a person and she's very helpful, but it might be 2 or 3 days before she responds to a text from me. And that's because quite often she's waiting on other people who are waiting on other people to get the work done or get the answers that we need. So it's my plans for buying a property down there. The long and the short of the story is have been a little delayed. So now I'm in the process of going on this cruise. I wasn't planning to get a Wi-Fi package, but I'll need to because I need to start planning additional places to stay. This morning, I just spent a couple of hours figuring out which way I wanted to book my trip after the cruise to the Dominican, because my original plan was that I would have a home there under contract and I would just move in. But that's not the case. So I'm going to be taking some of my belongings. When I come back from the trip, I have a conference, a 2-day conference here on real estate investing. And then I just booked a one-way ticket. Oh, I've never booked a one-way ticket before. That was pretty interesting. So I booked a one-way ticket to Puerto Plata in the Dominican. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to store my stuff in Sosúa in a storage unit so that I can finally stop dragging it up and down the east coast of the US and on cruise ships. Then I booked 10 days at this quaint little boutique place in Sosúa, which I'm looking forward to exploring. And I'm going to spend those 10 days trying to figure out what my next step is. If I don't have concrete plans for buying a property, then I was looking into possibly flying over to Puerto Rico or maybe going to Cancun, where I have other options for resorts. Now, the question comes up is how am I able to afford this? I'm doing almost all of this on points, folks. I spent the last couple of years just accumulating points with Club Viago and with in today the flight going to Puerto Plata. The one way is with American Airlines. That was all on points. I drove down here. I stayed in Hilton's. I used Hilton points the entire way. Um, it's just oh, actually, where I'm staying right now, this really cute place called the Townhouse Hotel on South Beach. It's right on the beach. I'm using American Express travel points. So, folks, this is dirt cheap. So, if you want to know how to do that, it's doesn't let's say it's not as complicated as I make it sound. I have a bad habit of making things sound complicated. It's really not. Honestly, I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. If I can do this, you can too, and I can show you how. So just hit me up. By the way, like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, of course, for more information. And there will be more on the trip when I actually move to the Dominican. We'll start season 3 in this adventure. But coming up soon, this coming week, will be Western Caribbean. So looking forward to that.